Alright, welcome back everybody. We're going to be doing some processing the logs today. So we currently, last episode, we started our from scratch operation, doing some yarding, and we are currently going to process and clean up some of our trees. That way we can continue to do some yarding. Got our processor set up. We are cutting at 6 meter lengths. See if we can get these to cooperate. Oh no, I got it backwards. It's gonna be all screwed up now. I said wrong. Let's see what I got going on there. Let go of that thing. Okay. That was interesting. Alright, well we're just gonna cut this one because I already screwed that up. Kind of right in my way too. So yeah, that way. So we're gonna turn that way because I don't like my processor doing that. I thought I had it turned the right way. If that's something that you like, fantastic. That's how you do it. And you must have your processor set up correctly, or that's what happens. I just wanted to cut the logs to the length that I want, and that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. My mistake. It's been a little while since I've logged. And I even have a video on this too, so that's my fault for not remembering. Anyway, we're going to throw this over here because I don't want that in my good trees. I do apologize if the mouse clicks are a little bit annoying. I do other stuff with this computer, set it up different, use it for other recordings, and it needs to pick up everything. So that's why it's doing that. So if that annoys you, I apologize. Let's see if we can get this one taken care of. Yeah, it doesn't pick up any other key, but I have the mechanical mouse and it's really noisy, so I guess that's why it does it. I've done, I know recording farm sim is quite the deal. You got so much stuff you got to change and set so you can record it, so it doesn't record everything like that's doing with the mouse clicks and everything else. And then the sound of the game. Yeah, I had fits with it when I started this years ago. And I'll look and then see why it's doing that. I don't even remember. I should be able to change that out, but for the time being, it's there, and I apologize for it if it drives you nuts. It drives me nuts that it does it, but I honestly it doesn't really matter. It doesn't bother me that much anymore. That might do another 6. That'd be close. Yeah, that's close. That might be too short. This one here is junk, but we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Put that right there. Hold on. That's fine. That's where it wants to be. Let's move this right out here. Try not to grab too many. There. Hook her up. Yeah, and this DLC, if you don't have it, like I said, this is the Platinum DLC. It just gives you so many more options to log the way that you want to. Like I actually really like I really like the Komatsu processors or tree cutters or whatever you want to call them. They do the whole deal. I like them quite a lot. I really like I guess this is the littler Komatsu on tracks. I like it. It's pretty nice. It won't do the really big trees. Let's pull these over here. But it's pretty nice. I like it too. The bigger Komatsu on what is it? No, it's got like 3 tires instead of the 4. I think it'll do big trees. You really don't run into any trouble unless you're doing the I think that's a lodgepole pine. I can't remember what the other ones are called. Ponderosas. You get into the ponderosas is where you get into trouble because they're bigger on the base, and a lot of the processors won't cut them. I don't know if that's 6 meters or not. I think it's too short. Oh well, we're gonna continue to put it in the stack. This over here. Oh, I really didn't want that in there. Oh, whatever. It's a 6 meter log that's in there. Put it over there. Take this and just kind of chuck it over here. And that's up to you, the way you play too. Maybe I don't like putting my junk stuff in the piles for anything. It doesn't matter if you're not going to do the containers and you're just trying to sell everything. I still won't put it in there. I'll just junk them, scrap it, or run it through the chipper, or just push it over in the corner and act like it ain't there. But I don't like putting it in my piles because whenever you're using a forwarder, I really like using forwarders, and that little bitty junk makes it so much harder for you to pick up your trees. It's terrible. Then you're dealing with that little silly thing. Now, if you're just coming over here to pick up a whole bunch of those, it's not that big a deal if that's what you're trying to do. Just depends on how you play and what you do and what you want to do, I guess. I tend to not want that stuff in my piles at all. Like I said, just that's more personal preference stuff. So what do we got left here? Kind of got my pile messed up. That first tree kind of really threw me off. It's alright, we'll do our best, see if we can get these crumbed out of here. Sometimes you can just set it on top of one and it'll just hit the X and it'll pick one of them out. Open that and drop that one. Just swing it over a little bit further, that way it pushes them a little bit more that way. Of course, that's dead wood. I don't know if that really counts for anything. But it's still a tree too, so. But yeah, when you use this thing, if you just can't see, like you I can't really tell what I got going there. Just put the head down over top of it and hit X, and if you're close to something, it'll pick up something. That's not what I wanted. This is a good log. That over there, it'll just sit back in the pile. Turn that like that. There we go. Push that back. This is where a forwarder would come in really super handy, because I can come in here and move these piles around real easy. And actually forwarders are really super easy to load the containers. So if you've watched any of my other stuff, I used to do a lot of live streaming on my PlayStation 4. I didn't talk or anything, I just played the game. But if you've seen any of that, you've seen where I've done that, and it's just so much easier, so much faster. You can just literally load the forwarder, and then you can back up to the container, and depending on what size forwarder you have, it'll almost load 2 containers. So each container's worth about 80,000. So you can with ease make 160,000 bucks pretty quick. Alright, we just about got this pile knocked out. Got a mess over there. Looks like I still got a few trees stuck in there. That long enough? Yeah. I don't know if that's any good or not there. Let's just pick that up. I'm just gonna trash that thing, put it right over here on my poor loader. Get that thing to turn. There. Yeah, it actually was a 6. That's okay. I'll throw him over there. Let's see, I got my stuff all messed up. Let's see, I'll get in here a little bit closer, see if I can crumb these out of here. If I can get them pulled out. Do I have my cutter all messed up again? I get confused now. Let's see. Go ahead and let's go here. If you didn't know that too, it's got those big manual jaws where you can pick up trees and move them like this. So that's super cool that they did that. I don't know what I got going on here. Well, that's a cut log already. We'll put that up here in this file. It's already kind of messed up. Yeah, if you got a forwarder, buddy, he's not going to be happy you do stuff like that. Used to play online quite a bit, and I was always the forwarder guy. Yeah, I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay. If you're pretty good with forwarder, you figure it out pretty quick. Alright. Get back to cutting some trees. Of course, that's another dead wood. I don't know. I guess it's still. I know it doesn't have the weight. I think it still counts okay as like a tree, but it just there's no weight there. It's like one big deadwood tree's like takes like 4 of them to make up a tree, so just no weight. It's a pretty good little turn of wood right there. That's at least a couple containers worth. I do believe. Let's see if we can get this one out of here. So normally I don't process them like this. I try not to do. That first one kind of really messed me up. I try to just pull them on the end, turn, and then cut to the side, and then I don't have this kind of mess that I've got going on right here, but well, that works out pretty good. That was just a little bitty piece right there. So go ahead and get this feller out of here. That's a treetop one I had to cut, so I don't know how much we're gonna get out of that one. Well, got 2 pieces out of it. Let's see, go ahead and do this one. Check that one. Well, it looks like pretty good. It looks like we got this one here to go. Get this picked up and out of here. Get him out of there. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. We just go ahead and get it backed up here. Should be able to get to where we can swing this thing. Actually, no, we can do this right here. Then it'll process and go backwards. And then we should be able to swing this thing around a bit using the side of our machine. just like that. And then I'll drive it right up here. We'll put it right in the pile. Perfect. Let's see, we'll just go throw that right over there. That can go over there. There. Wonderful. So let's take this dude here and get it moved out the way. Just put him right over here for now. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do... I'll fish these little trees that I got cut down. Let's kind of cut them down to make a landing area, or cut some of this out and just kind of shoved them over out of the way. Oops. Doing that full length stuff again. Just turn that. See if we can get this one pulled out of here. Go ahead and thread it out of there. And you know, if you didn't have the money either, you can actually use one of these to load your trucks too. It will do it. So if you were in a bind and you just didn't have the money for everything, this thing it'll get you by. Like I said, as you can see, I just picked a tree up with no issues whatsoever. So it will do it. I've actually loaded containers with it, so it does a pretty good job. Now these here, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw this in there because I just want the trees cleaned up. Really, I don't even care what's all in the piles. Might do something. We might do some trailer logging too. Who knows? We'll load some trailers up. I don't know. We'll just see. I picked this spot because I thought, you know what, it's a pretty good place. Pretty hilly. It was requested that I do some yarder logging. Perfect place for it. And you could skid this. You could skidder log this hill, but it would be very tough. Because as you can see, the machines don't do well going up the hill. So, yeah, it's definitely easier to yard it, that's for sure. Dump all that. As long as I don't mess up and hit it and knock it down the hill, we'll be just fine. You can as well. It's all kind of depends on you and your play style, but you can speed up the machines quite a bit. You know, because by default they're really slow, and you can actually, like I said, you can speed them up a lot faster. I mean, as you can see, this one moves pretty quick. So you can speed them up pretty fast. Doesn't matter if you're on PC, PlayStation. It really don't matter because it doesn't matter what I'm playing on. I want my stuff to move faster like it normally would in real life. I don't want it moving like a slug. So if you didn't know that you could do that, you could definitely do that too. So there's our wood pile. It doesn't look very pretty. That's going to make it a lot harder to load. It still won't be terrible. But if you can keep them straight, it makes it so much easier for you. But that'll be a pretty good one. So that will get us through. Let's see. We did our logging, our yarding on the first one. I'll probably clean this lane up a little bit more because this is going to kind of be like a main artery for us, I think. No matter which way we're pulling, it's pretty much going to be coming through there. So I'll probably cut some more out of it. But we are ready to decide where we're going to yard next. Probably won't worry about loading any logs at this point in time. I don't know. We'll just see how that all works out. So getting a pretty good start, and hopefully everybody enjoys it to this point, and thanks for watching.